nights we are red and free. Night 1, Fox 3. Night 3, Fox 3. Night 7, Fox 3.
Are they not getting through?
No, sir, not one.
Command, Night 1. Command, Night 1. Switching to sidewinders, moving in. They must have some kind of protective shield over that hall. Knights, pull up, pull up! Blow through! So many of them!
You got another one, sir.
Oh no, you did not shoot that green shit at me. I got you covered, Big Daddy. Damn, they got shields too. Knights, move! Jesus, this isn't happening fast enough. Get him out of there! Picture.
We lost the satellite.
Shalom, giving all praises to YAHAWAH BAHASHIM YAHWASHI, BAHASHIM Rakakwadash. Double honors to Elder Apostles, great millstone and rule well. Blessings to you brothers out there. Much love and respect, pushing this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, in all sincerity and faith and honesty. And also blessings to you few sisters out there listening and learning. I'm that fellow servant Kanaka, coming at you once again with another lesson. And I'll probably title this one Revelation 12 and 7. Revelation 12 verse 7. And it's pretty much moved off the spirit of Elder Tahari did a video earlier today and he spoke of this. So as you can see, post-production, I gave you an example of what this verse is talking about, through the movie Independence Day. Alright? Pretty good movie, and the first clip, all right, that's pretty much the breakdown of Revelation 12 and 7. Really all the clips, but that first minute or so is the exact breakdown, so to say, of Revelation 12 verse 7. So I'm gonna get right into it. This is Revelation 12 verse 7, and it reads and says, "And there was war," and no thing about Revelation 12. What it is, Revelation 12 and 1, 2, 3. All right, the first 6 verses are talking about a different time period. So Revelation 12 and 7 is pretty much future prophecies, things that take place. All right, so during the time of YAHAWASHI, being born, so on and so forth. Right, Roman Empire, 70 AD, preferably around the 3rd verse. Salakia, Revelation, the 4th verse, Revelation 12 verse 4 is preferably the Roman Empire. The 4th verse, pretty much talking about 70 AD. All right, drew the 3rd part of the stars, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. But anyways, that's another topic. That's not what this lesson about. This, just want to let you know the reason why I'm started from 12 and 7, because it's talking about different time periods. That's what Revelation does. It starts in certain chapters. Starts in one time period and it jump to another time period. All right. So this one I'm starting Revelation 12 and 7. Revelation 12 verse 7. It says, "And there was war in heaven," all right, in heaven, and this is not talking about the spiritual realm, all right, where the Most High dwells. All right, there's 3 heavens. Let me prove that real quick. This is 2 Corinthians 12 verse 1. 2 Corinthians 12 and 1. This is Paul. "It is not expedient for me, doubtless, to glory. I will come to visions and revelations of the Lord. This is the Spirit. I'm in the book of Revelation. All right. I knew a man in YAHAWASHI, it says Christ, but we know his name is YAHAWASHI, above 14 years ago, whether in the body I cannot tell, whether out of the body I cannot tell. God knoweth, such a one caught up in the third heaven. And here he's pretty much talking about himself. But the point was, such a one caught up into the third heaven. All right, so you have the heaven here on earth, all right, and which is primarily, you know, the rulership. You know, this is Esau, Edom's heaven, all right, because why? He's in rulership, okay? He has dominion over the earth right now. So you got the heaven here on earth. Then, you know, you got the heaven, the second heaven, which is like in the sky, all right. And you got the third heaven, which is the spiritual realm, all right. The spirit world. Okay, so going back to Revelation 12, verse 7. Revelation 12 and 7 is talking about pretty much the second heaven in the sky. All right, in the sky, way up around the ozone layer clouds, you know, the second heaven. Okay, so Revelation 12 verse 7 says, and there was war in heaven, so talking about in the air. That's why I had that clip. All right, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. So the dragon would be the so-called white man, the serpent. All right, Michael is the archangel. Okay, that's coming with thousands upon angels to fight, which is pretty much the Air Force, as you saw, man. All right, these preferably the so-called white men, all right, but other nations are going to join too, all right, and come up against YAHAWASHI. All right, that one famous quote we quote is I believe Reagan said, you know, perhaps you know, talking, I believe it was a United Nations meeting, you know, don't quote me on that, but he was making a speech, one or the other. But I think he was just making a speech. But he said that we all put our differences aside and come together, you know, perhaps a foreign enemy from outside of this world, roughly paraphrasing. So go to show you, they know, you know, YAHAWASHI, one who the world can cause Jesus Christ, is returning back with so-called UFOs, man. All right, that's why they fear those UFOs, okay? Because they know it's something, a power, technology that they have no understanding of, that's far more superior than theirs, okay? The highest form of tech there is, and it's just pure energy, okay? But anyways, he said perhaps we'll come together, talking to all the nations, and put away our differences and pretty much combat against that enemy, all right, coming from outer space, so to say. So, but primarily, since Esau Edom is the head of the nations, he's the one in the rulership seat. You know, the dragon is talking about him, okay, the beast, this beast, man, this serpent, all right. But hey, all these other nations are what? They followed after the beast, the so-called white man, his power structure. They were a part of it. All right, they committed fornication with the whore. All right, that's why I say the nations were mad. But anyways, Revelation 12 and 7 says, there was war in heaven, so Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. You know, Hollywood, you see Will Smith in there and whatnot. But and it's gonna be our people amongst the dragon as well. All right, but they're gonna go down with them. You join into the so-called white man, you're gonna go down with them. All right, so that's pretty much Michael, the archangel, second in command under YAHAWASHI, coming back with the angels, man. All right, and those UFOs, they're gonna come with destruction. All right, read about that in Second Ezra, the 13th chapter. Okay, matter of fact, let me get a quick precept. Bear with me real quick. And Psalms. Bear with me. I don't have this plan, you know, just going with the spirit. All right, Psalm 68 verse 17. It says the chariots of God. So UFOs are identified as chariots in the scriptures. All right. The chariots of God are 20,000, even thousands of angels, and the Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. All right, so the Lord is coming. The YAHAWASHI coming with his big ship. And then you're going to have other ships with him, man. All right? The chariots of the Most High. So let's go back to Revelation 12, verse 7. It says, and the dragon fought against and his angels and prevailed not. Neither was their place found anymore in heaven. All right? So they pretty much took it out of power, out of that rulership. All right? And they prevailed not. So they're not gonna win. Okay? And the elder went into that word prevail. I'm gonna go into it for edification's sake. Maybe you didn't watch this video. Revelation. Go into the meaning of that word prevailed in the Greek. Revelation 12 and 8. Let's see. The Greek word there is eskuo. Eskuo. That's the Greek word. Eskuo. All right. Prevailed. And it reads, its meaning is, sorry, real quick, trying to navigate to this. To be strong, okay. To be strong in the body, to repulse, to have power. So they prevail not. So they didn't have power over YAHAWASHI, man. All right. Prevailed not against the YAHAWASHI and the angels. Okay. It says, and prevailed not, neither was their place found anymore in heaven. And a great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan. All right. Which deceived the whole world. And that's what so-called white man has done. He's deceived the whole world, man. All right. Into thinking that he is God. You know, that there is no God is created. All right. Deception, his way of life, his philosophy. All right. He deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation. So when you see these so-called UFOs, as they predict in Hollywood, predictive programming, you know, when you see these so-called UFOs, man, which are the chariots, that's your salvation. It tells you that right here in Revelation 12 and 10. It says, I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation, man. So don't run from those. Those ain't little green men inside of those UFOs, man. There's actually a video of a old Edomite man, old so-called white man, saying that NASA, somebody was looking out there and they saw people getting out of these ships. He said they were black men, very tall, very dark black skin. All right. So those are our brothers in those ships, man. The angels. All right. The angels look just like us, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You know, and also, you know, not to discourage, you know, the Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations, but you know, you get the point. You know, you gonna get your we gonna be in the new bodies, man. All right. But anyways, it says, and I heard a loud voice saying, heaven, now has come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God. So the kingdom is gonna be here on earth, man. So that's why we rooting for this place to drop. We rooting for this place to fall, man. Okay. And even if things do go back to normal, the damage is done, man, to the economy. Okay, the damage is done. Things gonna go back to so-called normal, but the economy done took such a hit that it's gonna crash. All right, not too far after things so-called go back to normal. The damage is done. So that's gonna be an illusion if it go back to normal. All right, that means they did what they had to do. Right, and that's if it goes back to normal. You know, it's going to chill out a little bit, as the elder said, but hey, destruction is near, man. It can happen this year, it can happen next year. All right, but it's soon. All right. So it says, in strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his anointed, Mashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Who is the accuser of the brethren? The so-called white man, the accuser of the brethren, man. You know, accusing us to the Heavenly Father, you know, accusing us to the whole world, got everybody thinking that so-called black is bad, you know, that we're the bad guys, we're the thieves, we're the robbers, we're the murderers, you know, putting us in certain situations, you know, to where, oh, we become the drug dealers and drug abusers and the thugs and the murderers, drive-by shootings when they put us in those positions. All right, they put us in those positions, man. They separated our households. They took the father out of the household. Okay, so for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, and the Lord is going to cast them down, which caused them before our God, which accused them before our God day and night, man. It says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. So what? Believing in YAHAWASHI. What's one of YAHAWASHI's title? The word of God, man. So this thing that is coming, you know, that's the solution to getting out of this, man. Having faith in YAHAWASHI, man. Because he coming with power, man, to subdue this guy. To subdue the so-called white man. Only he can. And that takes faith to believe that, man. You know? That actually takes faith to believe in that. Because think about it. We look on the physical, the so-called white man has a powerful army. You know? The so-called most powerful army in the world. Alright? Even the other nations, they got powerful armies. So how we as so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, no way, man, we're going to be able to come up against them. All right? This man has superior weapons, man. Okay? So it's going to take a higher power to take this man out of power. The same person that gave him the power, YAHAWASHI, is the same person that has to take him out. You know, I'd be like, you created this monster, only you can get rid of it. All right? So he going to get rid of him. You got to have faith, man. You got to believe that. And they overcame by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. Okay? And they loved not their lives unto death. They loved not their lives unto death, man. We forsook our lives in this world. No matter what brothers were doing all around the world, they forsook that. All right? Put their lives on the line. Made their bodies a living sacrifice for YAHAWASHI. YAHAWASHI. So when he come back in return, what, man? Hey, matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Revelation chapter 2. And once again, it just takes faith, man. You know? Let me find it real quick. All right, this is it right here. Revelation chapter 2, verse 25. It says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come. What is truth, man? Our faith. Hold fast. He coming. You know? The signs are here. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. It ain't nothing in this world that can give you that, man. That can even promise you that. Damn, I'm gonna rule over the nations. Ain't nothing in this world, no schooling, no mount, man, please. We using their currency. That's their money. Their face on that money. We would never be able to rise up above as a whole, man. See, we ain't just talking about one so-called black man or two or three so-called black men rising up and being and ruling over the nations, man. We talking about our whole nation, man, coming up. All right? Coming into power. You know, here it is in this world. Yeah, you can get rich. You can get money. You know? You can so-called get rich and be successful, have a nice house and nice car. That's all you're going to get. Nice car, nice house, some property, in a little piece of land, here. If you become a millionaire, buy that land, buy it, and buy a few cars. But yet and still, you still got to pay taxes. You know, you still subject to laws. This man's laws. This man can pull you over and arrest you if he wanted to. All right, you're still under subjection. But what about being the ruling class? And they operating under your rules that was set up by YAHAWASHI. You enforcing the laws, you enforcing the rules, and you ruling the whole planet, man. Ruling the whole planet, Earth. All right. It says, "With that which ye have already hold fast till I come, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations." Man, come on. Scripture say faith cometh by hearing, man. All right. All these UFO sightings, man, the signs are here. Unidentified flying objects. They say they don't know what they are. They know, man. Once again, that's why they put it in Hollywood. They know. Okay? Because they know. They know. That's what's going to happen, man. That's what's going to happen. So-called UFOs, man, going to come here and visit this place, man. That's what they're afraid of. They're not afraid of a couple of us, you know, getting guns and, you know, coming up against them, organizing. They're not afraid of that, man. Once again, they have superior weapons. It could be 50 of us walking down the street with, hypothetically speaking, you know, we don't have any, we're not carrying any weapons. We're not going to do anything. It could be 50 of us walking. So it could, matter of fact, it could be 50 so-called black men walking down the street with guns, heavily armed, with vests on and helmets. You know, we gotta watch what you say, man. You know, Esau, you know, use your words against you and claim you're a terrorist. So I'm saying, let's say 50 so-called black men. All right, they had their military gear on. Man, all it takes is one drone. A guy sitting in a small room thousands of miles away with a joystick in his hand, and all he gotta do is press one button. You disappear easily. Predator drone, bomb, just blow y'all all up, man. Come on, man. Look, man, this stuff is on YouTube. Predator drone strikes. Look that up, man. You can't fight against that. And neither will this man allow you to get up in his system and overtake it. As soon as you figure out the rules, of the system, and he see you getting up, all he gotta do is change the rules. That's it. Change the rules on you. You think you're getting rich? Oh, they got a lot of money now? Cool, that money isn't worth nothing no more. How? Why? Because they are the ruling class. They have the power over the nations right now, man. The same thing YAHAWASHI is offering us, but even greater. Because even though Esau ruled the nations with the sword, you know, with the weapons, at the same time, Esau don't really got all these nations under his foot. You know, these nations are rebellious. Esau can't run up in Russia. You know, America can't run up in Russia, and even though those are Edomites too, but America can't run up in Russia and invade them. They tempted it, man. They know better than that, man. First off, they have nukes, but you know, I'm just saying, they just can't go over there and just demand everything from them. They can't do that to China. You know, America can't do that to China. Okay? So real power over the nations, man, have all nations in subjection, and them paying tribute to us, paying us. The scriptures say our gates shall be open continually, man. Okay? Verse 27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. So come on. The Father gave YAHAWASHI that power, man. That power that he's coming back with, Yahawashi said, hey, I'm going to give you that same power as I received of my father, man. Of course, there's levels to this thing, but he going to give us that same power to overtake these nations that his father gave him, man. Because why? He said, I will not meet thee as a man. All right? He coming back as an angelic force, man. An extraterrestrial. Okay? Where you ain't pretty much a Superman. Can't penetrate his skin. You know? Indestructible. And it ain't going to be no kryptonite either, man. No kryptonite. Because he already overcame death. He overcame death, man. Because death, we only die because we sin. That's why we die, because we sin, man. Okay? But Yahawashi came down, did no sin. That's why he was resurrected, man. So we ain't gonna die no more. We gonna live forever as gods. Only gods live forever. So here it is. We gonna be on earth, living forever, extraterrestrials, man. And then did he not say, in my father's house is many mansions? So we gonna go to the other planets, man, and we ain't gonna need no astronaut suit, man. We gonna be extraterrestrials as well. Okay? But that's that power. All right? Why you think they make all these Marvel comic books and stuff, man? Superheroes are superpowers, man. We gonna have that power, man. All those things are possible. Because this world is getting ready to witness some power it's never seen before, man. Talking about history repeats itself. This is prophecy, man. This is something nobody ain't never seen, man. All right? Power that's getting ready to, man, because why, man? It's time for us to get out of the situation that we're in. And the only way through that is believing on YAHAWASHI, having faith in him. That's your only way out. You know, that's your only option. Either that or lay down for the so-called white man. All right, be a part of his new world order and take his chip. Then what? Then when Yahawashi come back, you done. Because why? You a part of the system, man. You know? It says, he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received my father. I will give him the morning star. He that hath an ear. Meaning what? Everybody got ears. But the ears are understanding, listening, man. Receiving. Let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. Alright? That's pretty much it on that, man. That was what? Revelation 12 verse 7. Okay? Understanding of Michael and his angels fighting against what is the dragon or Satan and his angels? What is it? It's yeah, the dragon and his angels, man. That's getting ready to happen. Okay? So with that, Lord willing edified, and like the elders say, man, on to the next one. So